Recognizes the Vice Chair.
Thank you, Chair Goodman. This bill is like really hard for me because I am the only person that I know on this committee that has lived with substance use disorder every day for 45 years now. I was born into a family of people that suffered with substance use disorder, every single person. My father, my mother, my brother, my sister, my aunt, my uncle, my cousins, every single person in my family, outside of my children, have suffered with substance use disorder and been incarcerated. And I think it's bullshit that we have to sit here and stigmatize people like me again and not understand that there are multiple pathways to recovery. It's not just treatment. Like, I was kicked out of treatment after 3 days for throwing my water bottle because I was coming down off meth and I wanted a cigarette. And I had 5 years of clean time that time, this last time, I have 11 and a half years now, and it is a daily chronic disease. I have to do many things every single day to make sure I stay clean. I have to maintain therapy. Therapy works for me now. It wasn't always mental health therapy. It was recovery, social connection. It was treatment. It was Narcotics Anonymous. It's been different things at different times in my life. And this bill doesn't recognize a lot of things, which I really think that peer support and social connection is way more effective than treatment. But we're putting people into this like dinosaur era of possibilities and saying, when you complete this treatment, then maybe your record will be vacated and you can go get a job and you can like maybe volunteer in your kids' school and rent an apartment, things that I still can't do today because of my criminal record. And so the stigmatization and the criminalization of people that have substance use disorder, when a lot of people actually use drugs recreationally and they don't cause any problems. What we are doing in this bill is targeting people that live outside and that are using on the public bus and criminalizing substance use disorder in a very harmful way. And again, I think we're not following research and science and logic. And in fact, we are again stigmatizing people and leaving them out of employment, housing, volunteering with their kids' school, all those things by giving them a criminal record. So I think it is horrible that we're doing this, and we have to do something, because if not, local jurisdictions, all the fear-mongering that has gone on in the last 2 years, people living unhoused outside, using drugs, and the political pressure, local jurisdictions will continue to create a patchwork of policies. And so I will vote for this today, but I will continue to work on it in appropriations and to the floor. And I do think we're going to have to come back and work on it again. Just like when we did all the police reform and you have to make tweaks. We're going to have to make tweaks again next session. And one day we will get to the place where we actually care for people and help them get into recovery and help them stay in recovery and stop the stigma. Thanks.
Thank you for your remarks.